particularly of interest for any of you that are trying to get real estate deals done right now in the midst of this whole like COVID thing. And I'm sorry, my hair is a total disaster. We're on what, day 30 of this stay at home order. Can't go out and get a haircut or anything like that. So here I am. I'm sporting the cap. I'm hiding it all back there, but it's getting long, like totally long. Maybe you can feel my pain. Most of us can. My wife cut my son's hair, and I took a look at it, and she offered to cut my hair too. And I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna stick with my hat for right now. Anyways, I digress. Let me get back to this. So yesterday, one of our mentors in our program, Peter Hagen, really good dude, he stepped up and he taught something called the art of the heart. And Peter, if you're watching, man, my hat is literally off to you for this. Um, the art of the heart for him, and this is his phrase, I don't want to steal his thunder or anything like that, but the art of the heart for him, what it means is that when you're meeting with a seller, you want to make sure that you take care of them. You do not want to be in a position where you're like the shark trying to steal something from them, not at all. And he said something during the training when he was teaching our members that I'll never forget. And I want to teach this to you. This might help you when you're working with sellers, especially during this like crazy time that we're in. Okay. So what he said is he said, I picture every time I go and sit down with a seller, I picture my mom sitting there. And if my mom had to sell a property and there was nobody to help her, how would I want someone to treat my mom? Think about that. How would you want someone to treat your mom if you weren't around to help your mom sell her property? And when he said that to me, I'm like, wow, that makes it so visual. And I'm a Christian guy, so like I've got my ethical principles that I'm going to follow regardless. But when I heard this, it just put it into context for me, and I think it's a great analogy to share with you as well. So picture that. How would you want someone to treat your mom? And when you operate with that kind of integrity, sitting down with the seller, guess what? The seller, they know that. You're not nervous presenting your offer because you're going to give your best offer. You're going to be transparent with your numbers. You're going to show them what the deal looks like. Like you're going to walk them through it. I mean, you might even open book talk about your profit margin. I do. I open book. It's a line item on my spreadsheet. I've got a seller net sheet that I literally will walk through with them and we'll talk about my margin on it. Today, I had a call. Literally, a lead came in this morning. I took the call. I happened to be free at the time. So I took the call, jumped on the call with the seller, talked it through. Within 5 minutes, she told me everything. Like her husband had just passed away. She had children she was trying to fend for. And this was a second property that they had, and they really needed the cash from that property. And I knew immediately, like, oh man, my heart was like just bleeding for her. And I knew immediately, like, we were going to do the right thing no matter what, because of my ethics and my values. But I pictured the story that Peter had told. How would you feel if someone was working with your mom and your mom was alone? And I thought to myself, as I listened to her, I started picturing my own wife, and we've got a 6-year-old boy with another child on the way. And I started picturing that. And I'm like, how would I want someone to feel if they were sitting down with my wife, if I wasn't around for some reason? How would I want them to treat her? And so when the seller had told me everything and we started getting into the numbers and she told me the number that she wanted, I said, you know what, here we can do that. But additionally, we're going to go above that. We're going to give you 10% more. And she's like, really? And I said, yeah, we are. And I said, you know what, after the inspection, she told me all the repairs that she thought the property needs. And I said, I'm going to either go to the property or send somebody out to the property. And at that time, if the repairs are less and we can get you more, we'll get you more. And she was just ecstatic. She was so happy. She's texted me 2 or 3 times since then. She's already, not only did we get the deal signed today, literally, we've got a signed contract. I sent out the contract by DocuSign. We got it back. It's already signed, but she's texted me and she's happy. And she's already contacting her lender to get the payoff information. Like, this was a perfect scenario because the seller knew that we were not out to take something from her. We were out to actually help her. We're out to help her in the best degree. I actually think that we'll end up getting her because she's got to get this done in a tight time frame. We'll probably get her the most that she would have gotten from anybody else. And the deal will be tight for us on our side, admittedly. Like, we're going to do this for less than we would do most deals. But you know what? The Bible says that you take care of widows and children. The Bible is very, very clear about that. So we'll do the right thing. But I'm just pulling this whole thing in context for you. If you when you're sitting down with your sellers, if you picture what Peter taught us that we have to do it as if we weren't around and someone was sitting with our mom. If someone was sitting with our mom, how would you want them to treat her? Okay. That for me makes it visual. Now, like when I have that clear in my mind and I'm working with the seller, I know exactly what to say, how to say it, when to say it. Like I just listen more than I talk. I let them tell me everything that's going on, and I ask them what solution that they would want. And when they feel that, when a seller really feels that you're being genuine, authentic, guess what? They want to work with you. It's more of a consultation. It's not so much of like a sales pitch. And that's the thing that I hate. Like anyone out there that's doing this cold calling stuff, ouch, please stop. You're committing real estate investor suicide by trying cold calling. Like that's such a grind, calling thousands of people on a list to convince them to sell to you. You don't have to do that. Right now, people are home. They're sitting in front of their computers right now. Like this is the one time in history. And I've been doing online marketing for a handful of years now, but this is the one time in history where I've seen the best response by far. I'm getting the lowest cost per view right now. I'm getting the best conversions that I've ever seen because everyone's home. It's not that I'm doing something that's crazy different. I've got some pretty good campaigns, but the fact is that everybody's home right now. And I've had 5 years to practice with my online marketing, and now it's working, it's converting. And so for you in your business, or maybe you haven't been able to take real estate full time yet, right now you should. Please cancel Netflix. If there's no point in binging on Netflix right now. My family and I did. We completely canceled Netflix. This is the time right now that it is for you to step up. You and I, as real estate entrepreneurs, if you call yourself an investor, or if you've ever tried to do investing, this is the time to step up. It's the time to help people. It's the time that we actually get to serve people. There are people in pain right now. And I hate that. Like I genuinely hate that people have pain right now. But when they need us to do our job, they need us to do our job. They need us to step up and help them. We can't drive around and go driving for dollars. The signs that people put out right now don't work because no one's out driving around. Everyone's sitting at home. They're watching social media right now. So it's time for you and I to step up and get where they're at. Get on the platform that they're at. Talk to them. Get in front of them. Show them that you can help them. And then when you're actually on the phone with them, genuinely do it. Help them. Listen to them. Understand them. If you do that, your conversions will go through the roof. Like I look at the folks, the successful members in our program right now, the difference between them and someone that's not in our program is the simple fact that they treat people with respect and integrity. That's a must. That's like a minimum requirement in all the folks that we work with. They've got to treat people with respect and integrity. The people that do it with the most respect and integrity, they get the most deals. We've got one guy that's doing almost a deal per week right now. And not everybody can do that. I'm not saying that you can do that or you should plan on that. But if you've got the right marketing campaign and you do this from the heart, your conversions can go through the roof. People are home right now. This is the golden era to make this business work from home. If you want to do real estate right now from home, this is your chance. This is it. Okay. I don't normally like pitch stuff on these live casts like this, but I've had a lot of people asking me, Nate, can you please help me? Can you show me this? So what I did is I compiled the best of what we're doing right now, and I put it into a video. You don't have to like download it or wait for it or anything like that. You can watch it right now. You'll also get a couple of free gifts on it. One of my funnels that I'm using right now that's crushing it to pull in buyers. And you can get that at socialmediablueprint.com/group. That's socialmediablueprint.com/group. And if you want to take a peek at what we're doing right now and you want to see the compilation of it, literally it's what I'm doing. It's inside my campaigns. It's my Facebook ads. It's what we're doing as a business to make this stuff work right here, right now. Just don't let this opportunity pass by, please. This is your chance. You've been called to serve. And I'm tapping you on the shoulder right now. If you know that this is for you, if you know that this message is supposed to be ringing in your ears right now, then let it, because I'm calling on you. Okay. I'm doing what I'm supposed to do. I'm talking to sellers. I'm taking seller phone calls. I took seller phone calls almost all morning today. I'm going to do it again tomorrow morning, and I'm going to help as many as I can because our ads are on fire, absolutely on fire with the number of sellers that are coming in right now that need some help. So step up. Here's your challenge. Okay. Appreciate you guys. We'll talk soon. Bye-bye.